Hi, I'm Charl from Pangolin Photography here in Chobe National Park. And here in my hand I have a pre-production model of the brand new EOS R10 mirrorless camera. Thanks to Canon South Africa, I was able to be one of the first photographers to test this little one here in the field. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you my first impression with plenty of wildlife images. The R10 will be known as the little brother of the new R7 that's also been launched today. If you'd like to see the first impression of the new R7, please look at the link on top. Both the R7 and the R10 is Canon's new aps-c mirrorless cameras. Although the R10 comes in a little package, this one is a little powerhouse with great features and a lot of possibilities. The R10 have a 24 million pixel sensor and can shoot up to 12 frames mechanical shutter at 14-bit and 23 frames per second electronic shutter 12-bit. The body is only 430 grams. You have one SD card slot where you can use your normal SD cards and also the faster UHS 2 SD cards. It uses a LPE17 battery. It can go on shutter speed maximum of 4000 and it can autofocus up to -4 EV. And on the video side of the camera, you can film 4K 60 crop, 4K 30 uncrop, oversample of 6K, 120 frames per second full HD. Unfortunately, no IBIS, no C-lock yet, but the good news is you have no time limit anymore. Let's talk about the build of the camera. So I'm used to the bigger bodies, the 1DX series. Now I have the R3. So the bodies that I'm used to is much bigger. Although this one is very small, I don't have that massive big hands. It still fits alright in my hand. Although the buttons is a little bit smaller, which is understandable as this is a smaller body. I still manage to work my way around the camera, and what I really like about this camera is the way that you could customize pretty much every single button to your need. And I think for any type of photographer, you should be able to customize it the way you would like to photograph. It have also a really nice articulated screen, which I absolutely love. I'm glad I started bringing in all the cameras, especially in wildlife. I love that low angle shots, and this gives me the ability to be able to do that. Even if you are a beginner in photography or even a YouTuber that just start off and you want to do vlogging, this screen just works amazingly for that. Another very impressive thing for me about this camera was the electronic viewfinder. I have to say I was very surprised when I put this camera first time to my eye to see how good the quality was. I did not expect this high resolution viewfinder. To be truly honest, I did not see much difference, if at all any difference between the R5 and the R6 from this camera. And typical for entry-level camera, it also have the built-in flash or the pop-up flash. The autofocus, it worked really well on this little camera. It all the advantages and perks of the other mirrorless Canon cameras. It have animal tracking, the people tracking, it have the vehicle tracking. The focusing I found was really fast for me. I used the camera only on the RF glasses, 24-105, the 70-200, the 150-500 had to be my favorite lens on this camera, and also used the 600 f11, and they all work perfectly, fast autofocus and really good image quality as well. Unfortunately, we won't be able to open the raw files as the profiles is not ready yet, but looking back at the JPEG files, I was very impressed in the image quality, that the color balance was really good. The sharpness, details was fantastic. If you like to see more of the images, stick around until the end. So for who is this camera? Well, if you had a 77D, 850D, or maybe even a Rebel, and you do think it's time now to upgrade into the mirrorless system, then this camera is definitely for you. Or if you are a traveler and you want something light and small, absolutely this camera will work. And even if you just want to start off now with wildlife and you're not sure, this camera will produce fantastic images. All in all, this is a little powerhouse that comes in a small package with a fair price. Estimated retail price will be around $1,200. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see the full-on review later on, please don't forget to subscribe, and then we'll see you soon.